What's up everybody, Xaenca here, welcome to another WWE Mayhem video. So the weekend is here, and as promised I now have the resources to max out another 4-star superstar, and Randy Orton came on top with 88 total votes. That is insane. So once again I'm gonna disclose who got 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, but not show how many votes they got and not show them in order. So in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, not in that particular order, we have my newly acquired American Badass Undertaker, Finn Balor, Shawn Michaels, and Shane McMahon. Once again, this doesn't mean you have to vote for these guys in particular for the upcoming maxed out video, but it means they're already on the board. So if you want to support one of these guys, go ahead and do that. If you want to vote for somebody else and kick one of these guys off the board, go ahead and do that. If you want to do both, why not? But for right now, being that Randy Orton just shattered the previous record holder, Andre the Giant, who had 56 total votes, Randy Orton is the new most voted superstar at 88 votes. So let's go ahead and max him out. Click rank up. Alright, give it a moment, and there it goes. So ranking him up to 5 puts him at 2,247 total power, 7,244 HP, and 725 attack power. Now let's level him up to 50. Almost there, just use a 475, a 225, and 4 100s, and that will be enough to max him out. Let's click level up. And there it goes, Randy Orton maxed out is at 2,909 total power, 8,775 HP, and 878 attack power. Very nice, let's see how he compares to the others. So maxed out, Randy Orton falls just slightly below Sting and slightly above AJ Styles as far as total power goes. He's pretty much the best technician in the game right now, and I don't see anybody taking that from him for a while. I can't even think of who they could add to the game that would have higher stats than him. I think a 4-star maxed out Bret Hart has slightly higher stats, like total power. I think he falls under 2,918 like Sting does, but because Randy Orton has the fast strikes, it makes him superior overall, plus he has the greater damage and critical damage abilities, which are great to have. I mean, Bret Hart has the critical enhancer ability, but Randy Orton having the fast strikes just trumps Bret Hart's medium strikes on that ground alone. But with the Apex Predator's journey coming to an end, who's next? Well, that's up to you guys to decide. Whoever has the most votes by the next time I have the resources available to max out a 4-star superstar will be maxed out next. As a reminder, the ones that are already on the board are American Badass Undertaker, Finn Balor, Shawn Michaels, and Shane McMahon. Before I close this segment out, I mentioned in the past that I'm not going to be creating an alliance for when alliance mode comes out, being that I don't really have the time to be overseeing the administrative work that involves starting one of those. But I'm already spoken for in that regard, and we have a group of people that will be establishing an alliance together, and my future alliance group would like to ask you guys who amongst you have 3 or more maxed out 4-star superstars as potential recruitment. So if you fall under that category and you're interested in joining, post down in the comments below. We have some of the strongest players in the game, and these guys talk to each other all the time through the WhatsApp messenger. I chime in from time to time, so like I said, if you're interested, post down in the comment section below. Just say how many max out 4 stars you have and who they are. With that being said, let's jump into the events. It's a pretty dry weekend as far as events go, but we already knew this. I mean, it's a non-pay-per-view event week. It's like one of the cooldown weeks leading up to a pay-per-view event week, so right now we only have the Raw recap event to do, so let's jump into that. For the rewards, beginner gives us 250 event keys, 150 overdrive keys, 175 2-star keys, 15 3-star keys, 10 4-star keys, 150 raw keys, and 5 gold bars. Normal gives us 500 event keys, 200 overdrive keys, 325 2-star keys, 33 star keys, 24 star keys, 225 raw keys, and 10 gold bars. And Superstar gives us 750 event keys, 250 overdrive keys, 575 2-star keys, 45 3-star keys, 34 star keys, 350 raw keys, and 15 gold bars. So we're all very familiar with this event, and it gives us the 64-star keys. For this week in particular, it is restricted to icons only, which could either mean it's a non-problem for you, or it is very problematic in that you do not have any icons. If that's the case, I'm very sorry that's happening. I've spoken out about these restricted weeks in the past. I like that they changed it so it's not happening back-to-back weeks like it was at one point, and I was just like, man, you guys need to stop this. Doing it here and there is fine. Like right now, it's been a while since then. Let's hope that next week does not have any kind of restriction and you'll be back in action. But I'm gonna do the beginner normal difficulties off camera, then we will do the superstar difficulty together. I will see you in a future where that is ready to happen. Beginner, normal, or complete, let's jump into the Superstar difficulty. So this is my team for this. I got Steve Austin, Triple H, Batista, Bret Hart, and Booker T. So 2 guys I don't have 4 stars of, 2 guys that don't have 4 stars at all, and Steve Austin. So let's jump into this. So there's 8 matches. We gotta do 2 matches where we do both of the finishers, starting with Booker T versus Matt Hardy. So some people were questioning why I did not open the second Super Icons loot case in the last video. And I don't really mind the questions, they're fair questions, you know what I mean? You can ask, I don't mind. It's just, when you come off aggressive, you come off as stupid, just so you know. Coming on here like, why didn't you open that second Super Icons loot case? I mean, the question on its own is not a dumb question. I am going to answer that question very shortly, but combining aggression with that question makes it sound very stupid. It sounds like a very stupid question, because it means that you didn't even take the time to think about why I could possibly not have opened it. So boys and girls, in order to answer that question, we need to do a little bit of math. And these are just basic numbers. I'm not including whatever the hell that featured 1.02% it shows on the information table. I don't know what that means. So this is just basic math based on all the 4 stars have an equal chance of showing up within that 6%, and all of the 3 stars have an equal chance of showing up within that 94%. With that being said, the Super Icons loot case has a 6% chance to drop a 4 star, which equates to a 1 in 17 chance. Which, for those of you that don't speak English as your primary language, I'm just going to explain. So 1 in 17 means that for every 17 loot cases that you open, you'll probably get 1 4-star superstar. So it's not really all that bad when you put it into that perspective, right? I mean, 1 in 17 it's pretty good. I mean, a lot of people hit that all the time. Playing roulette, things like that. It's not that uncommon. The problem is when you compound the probability with the chance of getting one of the 4 limited edition 4 stars that they have in that loot case. So what that means is there's 24 stars in that loot case, right? So that they all fall within that 6% chance. 4 out of those 20 are the limited edition 4 stars that you're trying to get specifically, right? That's why you buy that loot case, because it's the only way to get those 4-star superstars. Now compounding that probability against the 6% chance now makes it a 1 in 83 to get one of the 4 limited edition 4 stars. So for every 83 loot cases that get opened, somebody gets one of those 4 limited edition 4 stars. It makes it even worse when you're trying to get somebody specifically. I goddamn lucked out, because if you're trying to get somebody specifically, if you're buying that loot case to get one of those 4 stars in particular, let's say American Badass Undertaker, you have a 1 in 333 chance to get Undertaker specifically. It's not impossible, it does happen, obviously it did, I mean it happened in my last video, but it's very unlikely. So in my case in particular, I got American Badass Undertaker, which now leaves 3 remaining limited edition 4 stars that I can attain from this Super Icons loot case, which now puts that probability at 1 in 111. But that's not taking into effect the fact that I just got American Badass Undertaker just before that. Now the probability of things happening in succession, like back to back, are much lower, so the fact that I just got American Badass Undertaker drastically lowered my chances of the next loot case giving me something that I want tremendously. Now you could argue for the case of independent events, and I would understand that argument, but knowing what I know about RNG and knowing what I know about probability involving RNG, the argument just doesn't hold any ground after a certain point. So returning to the subject, let's say that I did open the second Super Icons loot case after I opened the first one and got American Badass Taker. The compounded probability of getting back-to-back 4 stars in this loot case turned into 1 in 278. So that is a far cry from 1 in 17, I'll tell you that much. Holy crap, it changes drastically. So just that alone would probably make you understand why I didn't even want to touch this thing after. But that's just to get any of the 4 stars in that loot case. Now, the chance to get one of the remaining 3 limited edition 4 stars after already getting one of them, one of the 4, now turns into 1 in 9,259. So yeah, that is why I did not want to touch that. That's why I reacted the way I did when I was looking at it after. If you paid attention, I was like, I'm not touching that goddamn thing. Again, we can go back to independent events and saying that I opened other loot cases would have broke that sequence of events, but I did not have good feeling. I didn't have good feelings to begin with. Obviously that was not true because it worked out in the end, but I was not going to gamble for what I know the odds are of that RNG twice in one night. I'll let a few days go by and then try again. So whether this works out for me in the end of this video or not, that's why I didn't open it in the last video. And regardless of what I get at the end of this video, when I do open that second Super Icons loot case, I will feel much better knowing that I had another 1 in 17 chance to get another 4-star, or a 1 in 111 chance to get one of the remaining 3 limited edition 4-stars, instead of a 1 in 278 chance to get a 4-star at all, or a 1 in 9,259 chance to get one of the limited edition 4-stars. So there you go. That is my explanation, and that is why you do not ask that question aggressively. But nailing Braun Strowman with a Powerplex here will be the end of this event, and we were able to do all of the finishers for all of the superstars we selected. Give me a hell yeah! Steve Austin is a champion. Austin 316, baby! Give me that title bonus and moving on. Alright, give me my 4-star keys specifically, is what I want out of all of that. But throw all that in my inventory, now we can open some loot. Alright, here it is, the second Icons Super Lootcase, the moment of truth. Will our resetting our odds work in our favor? Will we get another 4-star superstar, 1 in 17 chance? One of the remaining 3 limited edition 4-star superstars, 1 in 111 chance? Or will we bust? 94% chance to bust. So, we'll see. Let's see right now, come on! Ooh, okay. Hey, it is a 4-star. It's an overdrive for our Goldberg. Not one of the limited editions, it is very unlikely. I mean, we knew what we were getting into when we bought, that's why I bought 2. Because it's just so low to get one of those, but we still have this 4-star loot case to go, and I like Goldberg, so hey, overdrive for my 4-star Goldberg who's already maxed out. Hey! Booyah! It's Sami Zayn. It was bound to happen. Did I get Sami Zayn finally? So there it is, I still get my 34th 4-star superstar out of this loot case opening. So it worked out in the end, ladies and gentlemen. Worked out in the end. Got an overdrive for my Goldberg and got my 34th 4-star superstar. He is the weakest in the game along with Kalisto, but still counts my 34th. Expand my roster. It was bound to happen and it finally did. Now we just gotta open the remaining loot cases. So we got 2-star John Cena. Not looking great so far for the non-3-star loot cases. But I mean, I guess that was offset by the first opening because we got a 4-star out of these super icons. I mean, you spend 1,400 on the thing, you want to have the best chances possible, right? Hey, come on, man, just give me the Mankind. It was right there. Damn it. Alright, well, 3-star counts too. We want 3 stars and above out of those. So 54-star keys from that. Now let's open these 3-star loot cases. And a miss. Awesome. When is he gonna fight Daniel Bryan, guys? Come on. When is this happening? Needs to happen. That feud was fire. Alright, next 3-star loot case is Roman Reigns, the Big Doge. Oh, Big Doge. Alright. Overdrive level 7 for the Big Doge. And last 3-star loot case is... Who is it? Who is it? Shelton Benjamin? Just passed him. Ah, Luke Gallows. Oh, baby. Whatevs, man. Whatevs, club. Alright. Overdrive level 11 for Luke Gallows. Check out our superstars now. So there you go. 3,005 for Goldberg. He's now on par with Andre the Giant. They're tied for, you know, highest total power as of right now. Because it's alphabetical, it's not going to change Goldberg to my default picture. So now down here we have Sami Zayn. Weakest 4-star in the game. Big fan of Sami Zayn. Most underutilized superstar in the WWE. He's injured right now, obviously, but still, when he was not injured, they just poorly used him, man. And we just need 2 250s and a 100. It's a damn shame. Cause did any of you guys watch his match with Nakamura in NXT? Holy crap, that was a work of beauty. If you haven't, you have to see it. It was match of the year for sure. But alright, let's see where Sami Zayn falls now. 562, just like Kalisto. So because it's alphabetical, it puts Sami Zayn at the end. They're actually equally weak. Because a lot of you guys will say, no, Sami Zayn's weaker. Nah, it's just alphabetical. When they have the same total power, it just sorts it that way. But yeah, being as weak as they are, there's not really a lot to compare them to. You know what I mean? We know they're the weakest. It is what it is. I really do hope that maybe when Sami comes back from injury that they utilize him properly. Maybe Vince McMahon will retire by then and we'll stop getting these very crappy storylines that we've been getting lately. Maybe they'll have the NXT writers start writing for the main roster and the storylines will make sense because NXT storylines are very good. It's very captivating television. But I digress. That's going to be all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and share this video with whoever you want to share it with. If you're new around here, subscribe with notifications to be notified about all upcoming videos, including more WWE Mayhem videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.